He'll live. The problem is, we'll just get to laugh at him now, though.
Hold up.
It's like the whole thing with Soulsborne Day. We get to laugh at someone's suffering.
Does that say Persona Quest?
Yes.
Quest?
Left, bottom row, right one. That one.
I mean, that's
No.
basically what it is.
It's Q, but yes.
Okay.
The answer is no, but also yes.
You're like right, but not right enough. Also, we can be heard. I did the thumbnail.
What is the thumbnail?
It's just us.
Shout out my first Persona game,
Can't
which
see-
I
can't
realized
see
in
Canelo.
hindsight,
As it
being
should
the
be.
Fire Emblem spinoff.
Fair.
I hate
Alright.
my life.
So, we have this tier list.
Music.
I say, so are we going to go through all of them first, or we listen to it and then go and put it on the list, and we just adjust it later?
Listen to it, put it on the list, adjust it later.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get the road on the road.
Alright. I've made this playlist.
Mm.
Put every single game. If it had Persona in the title, I put it in.
I say, and then they're in the same order you have on the list, right?
Correct. They
I
are
can't wait for you
in
to
release
take
order.
this down.
Alright. Revelations Persona.
Is this the one where it's just like a whole introduction?
Basically.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. This is like just like a whole introduction of a.
Here's the thing, though. You can't say this is really the worst one yet. We have 23 to go.
There's that, and also, it kind of like does its job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So remember, we're rating this not just on the music, but what we're seeing and what it does.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather watch this from the purely entertainment standpoint than P4G's opening. Because half of P4G's is insanely mid. Half of it is insanely good, but half is really mid.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Am I wrong?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
But are you gonna say I'm wrong?
Oh, of course not.
Exactly.
I
But
was
in
just
its
like-
own style, P4G does its job.
They got the
They got,
dark
the
piano.
they got the nice piano going on.
Yeah, with the butterfly that isn't blue.
I remember so many, what is it? There are people who never watched Persona not knowing what this is, and then just looking at this, and then one streamer went, guys, I thought the music was like energetic. What's happening here? While watching this, not knowing that it's like the first thing.
This is the first one on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
This is in the 90s.
You know how I know it was PlayStation 1? When I saw the zoom out they did, goddamn. I saw the zoom out they did, and I'm like, no, this reminds me of Final Fantasy VII.
It's made out of clay.
Wrong, it was made out of blocks.
You fool! In the hospital room. Oh no.
Oh no!
If we take this clip just right here on its own, that could just be a meme format.
Oh, we're still.
Of course it gets good and then immediately ends.
Persona 1.
That was Persona. Alright, so based on you've seen 3. You've seen Portables, 3s, and
I'm just judging them based off of how I think they are.
how
Not
how
in
good
terms
do you
of
think,
Persona songs.
how good do you think that one was?
C.
I say it's C. It's definitely
Yeah.
not D.
It's not like bad. It sets up what it's doing.
It's got a good mood. Doesn't sound good.
I'm amenable to this. That was Revelations Persona. Now we're going Persona 2, and this is sent on the PlayStation.
I can't wait for Persona 2 too.
There's 2 more after that.
Oh, we got the vocals in this time.
This one image right here, before they show up, looks like it's from Jimmy Neutron.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
Like just the old Nick CG.
Yellow.
The butterfly's still yellow.
Good old Nick, having my favorite Halloween prank.
No way.
Midas.
that guy.
Joseph.
Dead.
Don't talk about his hair, please.
Fucking Polnareff having his haircut. Yeah, people are just making
The swing cycle's crazy.
It's in every sad anime ever. It's a strong flower.
That I was about to say. That's a heavy ass flower staying on that swing for so long.
No, this is 90s.
Yeah, this is so nice. This is extremely old school, but in like the best way.
I know it's good.
It's like you can tell how.
What it gives to you know what it reminds me of? How over the top and random code chaos is at times.
Yeah.
I forgot how good he looked.
I would put that.
How we thinking?
See, even though it's a C still,
Yeah, it's better.
my body as a musician wants to put it in B because of the mixed in leitmotif from Velvet Room.
Exactly.
That is in half of that piano in the beginning.
Mr. Eel, what are your thoughts?
I would put it A. I like a good piano.
A.
I wouldn't say A, solely
is
because
nice.
the next like 4 have better pianos, and I know that for a fact.
I would put this in B minus itself. Like either high C or B minus.
I'm also thinking high C. Like probably, what will probably be top of C, but
Mm.
like right now it's just like
Because
that.
he said A, I was B is what I'm thinking it might be. He said B and you said C. It averages out to B.
I mean that's fair.
It'll be switched later, but averaging out, it's B now.
It's like a low B, middle B.
All right,
Like I said, I either like things or I don't.
that's
That's
fair.
fair.
That's fair.
Still yellow.
This is Eternal Punishment from the PlayStation.
2-2. It's a continuation of the last game. Unironic shape.
Is that what? Ghost of Fur, kinda.
Which is the one you fight Hitler in? Is it 1?
It's 2-1.
Okay.
I was going to make a World War II joke, but then I realized, no, you actually...
You do just fight
Yeah,
Hitler,
yeah,
yeah.
He is
It's like whenever someone watches Hellsing Ultra for the first time, and they're like, wait, there are Nazis in this? Like, no, not Nazis. Vampire Nazis, and some of them are robots. And it's like,
German science is the greatest in the world.
it gets better because then it's just like, there's no way it's gonna get even more over the top. And then the KKK Crusaders coming in for the 9th Crusade. All while the Protestant Church of England is fighting everything from every angle. It's always great because everyone's reaction now, because I gotta go on this one real quick.
Mhm.
This mini rant is when the fucking Zeppelin 2 pulls up, and that's the name of the blimp.
The
And
Zeppelin 2.
When Miranda saw that, and she saw that was the name of it, she immediately looked at me and just went, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's Nazis. And she's like,
Yeah.
what year does this take place? I'm like, the 90s. And she's like, why are there Nazis? And I'm like,
Clearly, she's
don't.
never
And
been to
I looked at her, I
Argentina.
paused it, I went and I did this. It'll make sense eventually. The next episode. Wait, there's a whole. The Third Reich just lived? Don't worry. It'll make sense eventually. The next episode. Wait. So they've been vampires this entire time. They overthrew Hitler, and they're the real reason that World War II ended, and they're about to call us World War III just for the sake of having war? Not quite. Then what is it for? I'm like, it'll make sense later. And sure enough, that's what you say, and it's never a lie. The next episode explains the prior stupidity and brings forth more stupidity. Have you watched Hellsing Ultimate?
I've watched a little bit of it,
It's been
Wait,
so
what?
long
You haven't
since I
watched all of it?
Not all of it.
Oh
no.
my god, we need to have him watch this on stream sometime.
I'll watch Boku no, or
We can't do
No.
that on stream.
No, I don't think we're watching that one.
Whoa!
Bochi the Rock.
Okay, that's the correct option.
That's what I meant. If you watch Hellsing Ultimate.
I was gonna say, that's not even like a trade-off. Hellsing Ultimate is just great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But
Especially the last 3
I want
episodes.
to watch Bochi the Rock. I'm bad at watching anime.
But no, that's just like, I always love that because every time I have someone watch that or they watch it with like a group of people, they're always like, this doesn't make sense. I'm like, don't worry, it'll make sense eventually. Okay, that makes sense. But now, why is this working this way? Don't worry, it'll make sense eventually. What just happened there? Don't worry, it'll make sense eventually. What is happening? Don't worry, it'll make sense eventually. Sure enough, by the last episode, everything makes sense.
It made sense.
10 hours.
How are we feeling about Eternal Punishment?
It's
Low
not-
C.
I'll say it's not as good as the first one.
Yeah.
Really? Interesting.
Low C, probably D.
How are you two ranking it?
I'd say low C.
I put low C, yeah.
I would also put C.
Like the first one has its charm of being the first one.
It also doesn't need to set up as much because it is telling the story of everything happening.
Right.
So it doesn't have anything to go off of yet.
2 has something to go off of, and it's attempting. I'll give it that.
It is making the old college try. Alright.
Which makes room for
Now
Persona
we're
3.
into a good one.
The butterfly. It's blue now.
The Divine Butterfly. You good, Makai? You're old? Were you even alive when this game
No.
came out?
No,
Am I the
not
only one here that was alive when this game came out?
Correct.
I was also alive, because we were born the same day.
But were we born the
Right.
same year? I don't remember.
Huh?
Were we born the same year?
Yes. 2001?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to check to see who's older between us. Do you know what time you were born?
7 p.m. I think.
Goofy, yeah, shake my hand.
Oh.
I was born 6 a.m.
Damn, that's crazy.
I was like 6:43 a.m. Get dunked on.
Oh,
Little baby man.
unfortunate.
Little baby man. I fucking love that first clip of her. The eyes just off to the side.
Yes, it's very nice. Like, this is just... It doesn't tell anything that's happening in the story in a good amount. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't say what exactly is happening, but it says enough that you go into there and like, oh, this shit's about to be interesting. You see the whole middle part where everyone's holding a gun to their head and they're like, what the fuck's happening here? It's an
S.
very
Honestly, I would not say yes.
You wouldn't say S?
I would say, just from my old memory, 5R, 4, at least one of the spin-off games, and FES, and probably Reloaded are all better than it.
There are a couple of things I disagree with. I don't think Royal is better than, or I don't think Royals is better because the visuals in here, I think, not like, the quality of art is better in Royal, but as an opening cinematic, I think Persona 3
I'd say the song
better.
alone is better. Partly because that song is used a lot in the game.
You mean
The
which song do
intro
you think
song
is better?
of the intro song of P3, like vanilla P3,
Mhm.
is used all the time in P3, which to me makes it less of an intro song and a song they made for the game, and they just decided, let's just put it in the intro.
I mean,
The others have a separate track for their intro.
I'd say the song is probably like better in Royal, but I still think as an opening like piece as a whole, I think Persona 3's is just like
Yeah,
it's not
nerds are fighting.
it's not like it's not the best, but I think it's like very like top
Because
tier.
my thing is, and I do this for every tier list, you can only have 3 things in S.
I'd put it in the top 3.
I don't know if I will put that there over the other 3s, though.
Besides exactly 1, I'd put it above most of them confidently. Like, I think as a opening presentation, this is better than FES. Even though the song's like exactly the same, the opening visuals in FES are really bad. Like, and that just brings the whole thing down. I don't really like Portable's song as much, and like the visuals in Portable aren't enough to like eclipse that in my mind. And then we're not counting dancing. I mean, we factually are. But
we
like,
are. What do you mean?
We factually are.
We
but,
literally
like,
are.
I take
in the running.
I-
And you can't not look me in the face saying none of the dancing games have slapping intros.
Okay, all right.
They all
have-
slap.
They slap, but like I take it less. I feel less strongly about them.
Which I gotta say on that point, we're all agreeing. If one of the
Dancing.
spin-off games beats out the main titles games, it beats it out.
Yeah.
We can't have the bias on this.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm just watching these as like music.
And
I'm watching this as music.
I'm watching these as music.
I can't hear you. It's too dark in here.
That's crazy.
and Reload I have recency biased with.
You need that game.
I need that game.
So
If
bad.
if putting Reload at number 1 makes Atlas say, "Hey, here's the game" early, I did it. Number 1.
Do you have the game early?
I don't have the
Here's-
game early.
On a
Damn.
side tangent for this though,
Mm-hmm.
if Atlas said you put Reloaded at last on the list, that they would make a new, better version of it, and add more stuff to the game.
A new
but
better version of Reload?
But like they would make the game even better, and add more new stuff to it, and a new difficulty. But you had to wait another month. Would you do it?
I can't do it. I can't.
You are weak.
I am weak. I need that game now.
You are weak.
That is-
We've
I
been-
need that game
Even
last
children
week.
I saw
can
this-
do this.
I saw this before earlier on the way over here. We've waited almost 1,800 days for Silk Song since it was not announced. It was shown.
I'm
You're weak.
I am weak. I didn't claim to be
Rickon,
strong.
Even fish can do this test better than you.
I don't care. I've never claimed to be strong.
I don't know about that.
You have shut up.
I've never
Uh,
claimed to be strong in this context.
Undertale.
Okay, that's true.
I like 3, so I want to put it S. The song itself, though, probably belongs in A.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts, Bryce?
Low S, high A.
We can put it at high A for now. That's fine.
He begrudgingly said
We
that.
can put it at high A.
I
couldn't-
love Burn My Dread a lot.
He couldn't fudge the average to go to low S.
It's fine. Alright, and now we go FES.
I forget, was FES after the movie came out?
No. FES was before.
I know they were close to each other though. I just remember watching it first. I forgot about the outfits in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
is that man? In the yellow scarf.
Dude. He's
That's my constant joke with Makai until we get to that point.
he's just a
That every
dude.
single time I see him, it's like, who is he?
He's just a dude.
He is that. They had to slap in there, which they immediately got.
Poor Maru. They look so much better. Okay, I literally forgot what Fess's opening was until the first part happened. I want to put that over.
You want to put the song. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
honest with you,
The song
the visuals
is
are
great.
not.
The visual.
The
Not as
visuals.
good, but here's the
visuals
other
are
thing.
worse.
Honestly, I'd say 3. You're kind of overhyping 3's visuals because they don't tell anything.
I still think that 3's visuals are like, okay, all right.
They don't even show you even a third of the characters in the game.
They show you all of the main cast.
The silhouettes don't count.
The silhouettes count. What are you talking about?
I mean,
They
opening
show you
doesn't need to show like everything that happens in a game.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have to, yes, but they basically just did the slice of life anime opening.
Yeah, just show off like enough of the aesthetics of the game.
They didn't show
They
that
want.
off,
They
though.
want to. They want to.
Yeah.
They want to tickle the
Yeah.
taste.
Make you go, oh, who's that?
I don't
person?"
like
I
it.
don't-
Tickle the taste while you started fondling.
Yeah, I
They
was,
wanted
like,
to-
I was like, where's he going with
Put that
I
hand,
refuse
put
to
that hand
acknowledge.
away.
Tickle the taste. You
Put
like.
that hand away.
you
Put
like
that hand
tickling
away
the
with Joe.
You like tickling the taste. And
get,
all,
get the mug. I'm putting his hand on the cup of Joe.
No.
and like. The disparity between the song and how the opening is just like, like that's like it's so.
The visuals are not as good. I'm be honest though.
Yeah.
The song is infinitely better.
I love the
It-
song so
It's a
much.
better version. Like
It's not a better version. It's a better song.
Yeah, it's a better version and a better song. I just value the whole presentation more, and like that just kind of just tanks it down for me.
Mhm.
Like it is pretty bad.
Yeah,
Hi,
it is.
Kenny.
Good night.
Good night, Kenny.
I would put it at B. The visuals were not good. I like the
That's fair.
cutscene parts, or like where
The
they-
animated
the
parts
animated
are
was great.
parts are cool.
Please don't show good and then go to potato graphics immediately after.
Yeah, that's the one thing I do not like about
I was
Festive
saying, to be fair with that though, it's potato graphics now. It wasn't back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh my god, what am I doing here? That was like the most revolutionary shit imaginable. Now it's like the most. Bro, why you showing me this shit?
Remember,
Go
Final Fantasy
back.
7 was thought of to be like ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now we see
And that shit was in
Roblox.
64, but on PS1.
It's just Roblox.
Now we
now.
see Roblox.
And I would say that the song itself is good.
The song is really good.
It leaves me with no strong feelings other than this was a pleasant experience.
I will also say, again, part of the reason I like that song better is it's not used every 5 fucking minutes. Like P3's intro is.
Again, the song is like, I agree with you on the song. The visuals just bring it down so badly for me that I don't like it.
That's
fair.
Where do you put it?
Okay, I don't put it below the Persona, like the original Personas, but I do put it in C.
Okay.
Like, it's probably...
You just put it beneath one of the original Personas.
Or, I don't put it below all of them, rather. I don't put it below all of them. I put it... Like, it's not, like, the worst thing I've ever seen, but it is... Like, I don't like it.
Like our
That's fair.
highest C that we got so far?
I'd put it there,
You know what I just realized? A reason on its own why P3 cannot be one of the top 3. You have P4AU on the list.
That is correct. I'm putting Fest at like.
Like, I'd put it at, like...
Okay,
C.
I don't have Connor's
currently?
idea of Persona 3 where you hear it all the time, but I do like the song a lot. But the like you said, the visuals, that's the one part I do not like. Okay,
I'm not
I
arguing
love
that.
it.
I hate that it's the only Persona game that you hear the intro song and they use it every fucking 5 minutes in the game. It is literally an intro Like, what they did with the visuals in FES is what they did with the song in the vanilla game, where they just went, shit, we don't have a song for this. Put this song in here. Like, that's what it feels like. Because it's not even the full song either.
Yeah, no, it's not. I'd still, like, very much like the opening presentation of that.
I put that in A-.
In FES? You put FES in A-?
Yes.
I put it at low B.
I say I'm going at least B to A on that one. For the song alone.
That averages
that
out to B.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a slight, just above the Persona one.
I hate how hard it is to give them a pass on the other one. What's
like,
next? P4 Vanilla?
Yeah.
Yes.
So good they use it for the end. I forgot they did that in English.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the lyrics, the words in the back.
Yeah.
I think I watched this opening like way more, even though I'm a firm harmonica dick writer. I
Well,
love
part of
Golden.
it is, have you ever watched the Persona 4 anime or the Golden anime?
Yes, I have.
Well, because even the Golden anime, they use part of this intro.
Like, I love Golden's opening. This shit is just superior to me. This is just
It is.
good.
It
It's so
literally
good.
is. Also, in response to your silhouette, you're saying the silhouette's kind of showing off the character. That's how you do silhouettes. It shows the characters distinct of how they look, but also shows you their color code. P3s, it just is a black silhouette that could be basically anyone, if you don't know the heights of anyone.
It's just a matter of standards.
A.
Do I want to?
I put it over.
I would put it over
third
P3.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely high A. For me, it might be S, but like
Its own song, and
I'm
it's actually
amenable to
good.
this.
It's better.
I really
visuals.
like this one.
yeah,
It's the same type of visuals, but just done better.
I'm amenable to this. I
'Cause-
really like Persona 4.
because not
I
only
love
does
the
it,
visuals.
Because it also shows the beginning of the game
Mhm.
that sets up the murder mystery.
Yeah. because not only does it, like you said, the foreshadowing of the characters, because it doesn't show the characters right off the bat. Then it also shows the beginning of the game, and that's just a really good opening.
And it's also a song that doesn't get used everywhere.
I mean, I do like this. I like it a lot. I'm amenable to this. But the what's it called? The showing the beginning of the game point. I mean, it's the opening, and then you begin the game.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't really see the point in showing the beginning of the game in the opening per se.
Because the beginning in this case isn't like the intro of the game, it's the beginning of the plot of the game. Because a big problem with RPGs, especially turn-based RPGs like SMT Persona are, is the beginning of the story is very long. That, as an intro, if you're watching the intro like most people will when they are starting a game, when they see that, a dead body hanging upside down, that's going to keep them interested enough through the beginning of the game to pay attention. And then when that happens, they're already in the game story by that point. And P3's intro is definitely one that takes a while.
Yeah, it takes a little bit.
And there's nothing to keep you entertained in that opening until it happens. And then it gets somewhat interesting. I say somewhat because it is interesting, it's really cool, but then you have to sit through like an hour of dialogue.
Alright.
Where half of it is irrelevant.
Persona PSP. Persona 1 Portable.
I would say that's PS1, or that's portable from the first one, yeah.
Yeah, Persona 1 Portable.
I forgot this game existed. Little Atlas stylized.
song too much. It's like a A- to me.
I know.
It's the conception. Correct. Damn!
The double kill.
Damn, curse party?
Damn, they didn't have.
They are in fact in the fetal position.
Yeah! That's my boy!
I did this shit. You hearing this music? That's all me.
Mainly got put ahead of the art director for a mainly visual intro. What?
The vlog.
This is where Tony for You got his YouTube intro. What are we thinking, guys?
A-, like I said.
You
I'd say
so
it's
real
at
for that?
minimum A.
You so real for that?
Yeah. Bottom of A.
Yeah.
It is very catchy. It tells the story. It's very good.
The visuals are really well done.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Something Friday.
Don't say.
I'll bring
mad
Justin
that
in here.
I'm mad that the words Fuka Friday. I invited him to this.
I talked to him.
I'm mad that the words Fuka Friday like set me off. I was just like,
No. We can't be playing a worse game than the game that's gonna come out.
Oh, yes, we can. And yes, we will. We'll put both at the same time.
Who is he?
he's just a guy. He's just
him,
a
bro.
He's just a dude.
He is him. Another tips touch. Yo, sick dog, bro. Probably instead of sick rain traps.
I remember one streamer watching this intro and being like, "Oh, that kid looks like very nice. I like his design." Just see the gun slowly get put to his head.
Hey,
And
wait,
then
wait, wait.
oh, hey.
I can't even read momentum more. There's too much I hate this guitar. It's just straight from music. Not in that it's a bad one artist they usually used it. I hate that it's playing It's a good riff. I just hate that it's from P4.
It's like a B+ to me.
I liked the game, so I want to put an S. Realistically,
No.
though, it is a B.
I'll say it's B. There's nothing much going on.
Yeah.
I would put it at the highest of the
It's also been the
Bs.
shortest one so far.
Yeah. It's like
Pretty
one of
sure.
those songs that's like, if it comes on, I'm not changing the song. But it's just like, I'm not going to go crazy on this thing.
I don't feel strongly about the song. The visuals were, I'm not gonna say not good. The visuals are good, I guess. It's just kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Like visually
That's,
confusing.
that's why we don't need a second protagonist, and she fucking sucks. You're just proving my point.
Okay,
take-
the visuals
listen,
are
if you-
visually.
If you
Okay.
take away how they double everything there,
It's
it's good.
Yeah, yeah,
You take that double shit away, it's all good.
yeah, yeah.
Go on, argue the point.
I mean, yeah,
It's better.
Yeah.
I'd say it's better.
yeah.
Which one's next?
Persona 2.
Oh, it's
Now this is a remember. just went back to, you know, let's go more realistic.
The magical girl transformation. The sound effects, I forgot.
It's fucking JoJo's Bizarre
That's
Adventure.
what it is. It's literally just what this is. Hey, yo, Madarama. Now, I gotta say, as much of a drug trip as that was, that's pretty representative of P2.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like the song.
The song's
Damn.
okay.
It is not as. I don't know
It
how
is
I
not
feel
an
about
A.
the.
It
It
is
is not.
not
Oh no,
good.
it's not an A.
It is not.
No, it's
Don't
not
you
an
even
A.
start doing it.
No, it's not an A. Like purely based on music, I really like it a lot. But like,
I'd say
it
it's-
is not a good.
I'd say it's worse than
Damn.
Portables.
It is not a great like opening.
Like its placement, I'd say is worse than Portables.
Yeah, probably.
I put it at D.
Damn.
I don't really like how it sounds, and the visuals
Well,
give
so
me a
far-
seizure.
We have,
That's
we have
fair.
what, 2 Bs?
2 Bs.
No,
And
not
a
a
D.
B, a D.
Yeah, I'm
he-
talking about him.
Yeah.
Who? Oh,
It is
my bad.
certainly not. It is certainly not an A, and like I'd probably put it like.
I'd put it above the original Persona.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Bryce?
We have 2 Bs
I
and
also-
a D.
Like I was gonna put it as a C. I'm gonna be I'm like
So do we both
Some
agree it's
parts-
right beneath P3P?
I'd put it around there. Yeah, I think I like it more than the original Persona ones, like the ones that were on the original PlayStation,
Where do you
but
put
not
it
by
in-
much.
I want to put it behind.
Do you put it above or beneath the original Persona?
I think I want to put it beneath, like just in between those two. I'm not a fan of the music that much.
I think that means
Because if you say that, the average out is top of C. If
Yeah.
you say the other way, above that, it's the bottom of B.
yeah.
That's the average here so far.
I think this top of C is fine then.
Hmm.
Oh boy, the next one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to
yeah.
think if these have spoilers for you. That's the thing.
No.
They don't. Okay, great.
The only one that does is 5.
Okay.
Specifically 5R. Well, it does, but you don't know it. It's not like Promised Neverland, where it just tells you it in the beginning. And you have to skip the intro for like 3 episodes.
I think having to skip the intro in something is crazy.
That's just.
That's the thing though. It technically spoils in P5R, but you don't
Like,
know it
you-
does.
Yes.
You shouldn't have to skip the opening of something.
Which is what's funny with P5R because like you don't have to skip it.
You don't have to skip it.
If you make a wild in the dark guess, you can get it. But if you don't know that, you don't really get it.
You have to
Start shooting.
like the people who get that it's
They
a
turn
spoiler
Tokyo into money.
have already played the game.
They've already played the game, or they're just gods of guessing
What
the
do you mean?
future.
You're already at the point.
Correct.
In which case, it didn't matter if they saw it or
Everyone's an
not.
ATM.
All right,
I am at that part. Yeah.
Persona 4 fighting game, Persona 4 Arena.
The first one. Ugh. Oh god. I don't know who he was killing there, but he's killing someone.
The mayonnaise.
The ultimate.
And then it got rolled back.
And then it got rolled back.
Look for TBFC there.
She licked her lips.
But yeah, this is good.
Just can't understand where my head is at.
She's from
Oh,
Brooklyn.
My heart is set.
Does he have a Brooklyn accent?
Yes.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, she does.
God's hand. You know that skill.
Ah, yes, the
One of
grappler.
the shadows has God hand. I'm fucking terrified.
Does have repel
Like, I play this all the time.
No, he's good. He's
Max
good.
up.
What's this? I was all the lessons.
And she's still consistently one of the worst characters in every version.
It's so unfortunate.
It's because she works off of a meter system that's really annoying to use.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, she has meter system, and then his character, Nato, has meter system. The problem is, if his meter system runs out, you die.
Ah,
If her runs out, she dies.
damn. I like the
I'd
start.
say it's bottom of B.
Yeah, I feel like it's bottom of B. It's nothing crazy. What would you say?
I like the start. It quickly fell off.
Yeah.
I put it at
Like the
mid
game.
C. I would almost put it at D, but it looked pretty nice.
I say the song's better than anything in C alone.
I don't like
the
it
ones
at all.
in C, except for
No.
the red one.
I don't like it at all. I don't feel negatively about it. I
Mhm.
just don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't have positive feelings towards it.
This is one of the ones that if it came on, I would turn it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like so far, the only ones that I haven't like had some enjoyment of is the last one and this one.
I'm thinking like mid C. Like
That's
What's
maybe
mid C between the three?
I'm thinking actually maybe bottom of C. I just didn't feel anything. Like the other ones before then at least made me like something.
It doesn't move you.
It does not it does not move me whatsoever. Actually, yeah, no. C like bottom of C.
I
So
get that.
what's the average there?
What did Bryce say?
I said like
He said
bottom of B.
That's
bottom
what I
of B,
said.
bottom of B,
Bottom of C.
bottom of C, bottom of C. That means
It is.
As of now, that's ahead of P1.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like right, yeah, it's like
Numerically.
right there.
right there. And now we have Eternal Punishment.
I forget that all of these got part of it because I never I'd see this stuff, but I was never bothered.
They thought that shit was crack. they thought that portable
Yeah.
shit was crack.
Did they even change anything in the original games to go in portable? Or is it literally just unportable?
I don't remember anything major being changed. I love them though. I love them though. They're just so funny.
They're funny, but like every time I look at it, I'm like, no one would think this is a Persona game, and those are been like, this is related to JoJo.
It's close to a Yu-Gi-Oh.
Persona
That's another good one.
Persona 2 is basically just JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah.
But somehow darker.
Yeah.
And somehow it has an infinitely worse ending than anything they write. Hey, you lost all your friends, family, everything, but you won the game. Here, I'm gonna send you back in time with no one where you are, but you get to remember all the horrible things that happened. GG, see you later.
At least make me forget.
No. Because then you lose.
Yeah.
I hate when they do sudden stops like that.
The harmonica.
I hear the harmonica already.
Am I
The
sure?
harmonica.
No.
Bottom would be top of C.
I honestly say it's kind of just a worse version of the original.
Yeah, I agree with Connor. It's kind of just,
It's the exact same visuals, but just more zoomed in. That's just what it is.
at least the other version had JoJo sound effects.
Correct.
Oh, you mean of like Persona 2 Innocence and on the like portable.
No, the original game.
Oh,
purple.
you mean like
Like the visuals of the original game.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's the same visuals. It's just more zoomed in on the portable version.
I
But with a Worst song.
That one also did not move me. I'd put it at like the bottom. What does that average out to? That's a.
I would just put it wherever is beneath the original P2.
You mean
Yeah.
right here?
Yeah,
or
like-
the original P2?
Well, no, like its original version of this P2.
Okay.
This is why I hate that there's two P2s. That's
There's
why I hate
two,
it. 2P and 2P.
Yes.
It's so stupid.
Harmonica enjoyers, get ready.
I'm up.
For the most mid, like 15 seconds, and then it becomes pretty decent.
The intro is the only thing I don't like about this.
Me and Marv casually just killing ourselves with this intro, and now it's good.
Yeah.
You just have to get past the harmonica.
I'm sorry, Bryce.
Where he belongs.
Don't worry, when we beat Golden, we forced them to listen to the last bit of the harmonica before we closed the game.
She definitely is the best thing out of them. Somehow.
You don't like the kanji shuffle? Whatever the fuck he's doing with his legs.
I say, the whole reason I don't like it is because if you watch his ankles, they literally cross through themselves twice.
The kanji's just built like that.
I also hate how Teddy's color is slightly off.
I think it's funny that they also show Mr. Moron's death right there.
I never realized that was Mr. Moron.
And then, like,
They
all
showed the wrong card.
And then all the new stuff
Well,
with Golden.
I think the point of that is it's supposed to be the reverse of.
And then
the
this
full
information
show.
you haven't got to yet. And
I
then
think
just
it's what's
the
supposed
glass.
to
That's
be.
really.
In that case, it's fun.
That's what I've always thought it is. Because the Jester is just the reverse picture of the fool.
It is kind of funny that you just kind of.
I thought they were supposed to, like.
I don't go to class and.
I'd rather them show
So,
the
okay,
A on card.
so here's my
all
thing.
these normal
The Jester
characters.
just a reverse image
What's
of the
happening
fool in this
here?
game that makes no sense. I feel like that is supposed to show like this is the new stuff, with it, which is her and the Jester.
In that
I kinda
case, then
miss
show
some of
the
the annoying
A on
thing in
card
here.
when she's
Oh,
right
this
there.
is weird. Oh, yeah.
But they would want to show the Jester
I walk
because
into school
that's
and
also
meet someone
introduced in this
actively.
game, but
What's
they
happening?
can't show
I
like
see.
Yeah.
That's why I go to win.
Yeah.
because that ruins the whole first half of the game.
No,
Yeah.
I missed King Moron
I
just
have
because of the
Discord
fucking
notification.
replacement.
I put that at the bottom of the.
I'm not justifying. I'm just saying I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Eh.
Though even then, if it was supposed to be a fool, that still makes sense because of things we can't say because he's playing and hasn't gotten to that part yet.
Yeah.
Because of one character's interaction with the other two characters in that interaction
Yeah,
that
yeah.
relate to the fool. So it still kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for the first 10 seconds, I'd put this at S. But it does exactly have that, so I'm putting it at the top of it.
I would put it at mid A even
Yeah.
without the first 10 seconds because my thing is a lot of the stuff that is good in that P4 just did better.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not putting above P4. I'll probably put it either behind it or behind 3.
Like I'd say the silhouettes are better than showing them dancing,
Mm-hmm.
and the bodies hanging on the actual poles is better in the original.
I'm gonna be so real. This is mid to me.
I can agree with that.
This is mid as fuck to me.
I can agree.
I just vibe
Like,
with this.
it's as a cinematic, as an opening cinematic, it is probably it probably works and is correct.
There are parts that are good, but other parts are too saturated.
And I low key, if my persona is gonna be very colorful, it has to be very colorful in a specific color. Like, it has to exactly be red or blue. Maybe purple, but we haven't gotten there yet.
We won't.
We won't.
It's gonna be great.
Bro,
It's
I
gonna be-
believe
it's gonna
I
be-
believe the people that spent like 2 months looking into every color in every game and they decided on green. I believe them.
But,
Gonna get the money.
Igor's gonna grow you a rose.
And it's gonna sit.
Shut
It's
up!
gonna sit on the fucking swing set. Honestly, I'd say it's somewhere in B. Honestly,
yeah, that's my.
it's
that's
better
where
than
I'm at.
everything in C. I don't know what it's better than in B.
It's
It's either
It's
top
better
or
I
than
would
B
not
or
say
low.
it's an A. Without the harmonica, I'd say it's an A. But with the harmonica, that drops it a tier.
it's better than FES for certain, right?
Yeah.
I'd say either side of Persona 3 Portable.
That's why I say it's somewhere in B.
I'm
I don't
putting
know
it at top
where
of
it
B.
is.
I already said
You
I
said
put it at top
A.
of A.
Where are you putting it, Makai?
Which side of this do I think it is? I think
It's one or the other.
I think it's like right here.
Where do you say it is?
I say top of B.
He said there, he said there, and then you said like where? Like
I'm like where you are. It's like beneath Portable.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
So we say that's there. He says it's top of B. He says it's top of A. I say the average is out to top of B till bottom of A. One or the other. We can decide where that is when we put the other ones on there later.
That's
You
Now
what
just do
rearrange
top
this-
of B.
You rearrange this list.
I'll
when
be
we actually
generous to
listen-
Mysterio. I'll be generous to Mysterio. I'll let him cook.
All right.
This is my pocket one.
Now,
This is in fact
now
your
the
bucket.
better one.
literally just the better version of the P4A intro. Funnily enough, one of the few times I can not write the intro.
I do think it's funny every time when I watch his intros that they just show the two and then you have to see the rest of them later.
You don't.
You would normally see them all back to back.
At least show Yukiko in the first couple of seconds.
I honestly like it just because she squares up against Kanji in the ring. That alone makes it worth it.
All that I like is like there's all the weapons in the ring. They're all like normal, and then there's just a fucking machine.
They call me Kuma.
Yeah, because that's his name.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's his name.
Yeah.
What's the problem? Also, I
I
love this chorus.
She's only.
Also,
Jesus.
I will die on this hill. This song has the best lyrics of any of the lyrical songs in before. Any of the spin-off games. And it's
Understandable.
literally a fight and talk between these two.
I agree with your statement
He became a power.
in terms of that.
He grew up.
Yeah.
The dog got a vest.
I agree with your statement. If I am like exactly excluding the one that Nevermore. I really like Nevermore. I really like Nevermore's lyrics. However, you cannot like sing them because they're in Japanese. So I agree with your statement. Yeah.
It's also surprisingly hard to write a song like that, where it's a direct conversation between two characters, and then they made it in two different styles of music, where one is a soft rock type singing, and the other one is just straight rapping.
Yin Yang from Persona 4.
But it's all to the same backtrack, which somehow works. I say, me personally, the song is amazing.
Yeah. Visuals are.
The
amazing.
visuals are great. It's also hilarious seeing Yukiko square up to Kanji in
Yeah.
the ring.
That's funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's so funny.
Especially because,
like,
as
you
we
were
know,
saying, all the
that
way
is just
to the
canon
arena,
in
I'm gonna
P4.
pick up
Yeah.
a chair.
As we know, that's just canon in P4. They
Yeah.
square up against each other all the time.
I'm putting this out like.
To me, this is as
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
if not better, than the original P4.
Yeah, it's like up. It's like either behind or above it.
This is Mr. Eel's first vote for S.
I understand.
This came a lot later than I thought it was going to. I'm going
They'll say,
to
like,
agree.
I told you, this isn't a top tier one.
It's just a really good
They
intro.
got rid of my one issue and they made the visuals even better.
I know, and as you know, they also have jokes in there.
Yeah.
I
I don't know if I would say it's S, mainly because we have like 8 more, but
I
You can
have
probably
it's
mix
at
it
minimum
around.
A.
I have
It's like top contender for.
okay.
us
All right.
now.
Let me 1, 2.
Right now
There's
it's
10
either
left.
top of S
Not
or
counting
bottom of
AU.
S.
Well, yeah. I would say I have 3 in my mind for S. This is not one of those. Beyond that, this did not particularly move me.
Unfortunate.
Although-
Running the set until it moves you.
I was
Although I do acknowledge this is a good song.
That's
Um,
crazy.
I'll
Still
say,
get out.
I'd
I'll
put
be,
it-
I'll be honest, good is not the word you use to describe this song.
It's well, okay. The song is
As
like,
far as the song alone, it is by far the best of any of the ones we have seen so far.
the
There is
song
a
is
no.
like.
This is literally all of those songs. If we're going by just song, all of these are in D, and this is an A. I'm not even joking with you on this.
Okay, the song itself is like.
It's so good it made his elbow crack.
Yeah, exactly. Although I did not feel particularly strongly about like the opening itself. Although I'm willing to like, I'd put this in A for like song value. Like, I'd put it above Golden.
That's fair.
To
solidly.
me, it's at top of it. I don't know if it's S, but it's because there's 10 more, and I don't remember half these. It's been so
Yeah.
long.
Then he hasn't even seen the reload one.
Correct.
There's
It's
literally
good.
one that he has
You're
not.
gonna love it.
There's
But
a-
my thing is like, to me, it's potentially S. At minimum, it's around P4 vanilla.
I'm like,
top of A at least for me.
And he says S.
yeah. So
Hard S.
It's either top of S or bottom of S right now.
It's an S. In other words, it's hard S for Daniil.
okay, so in that case, that's
It's
like
easily
order.
evened out to hard A.
all right. And now,
The Persona 3 Persona 4.
God, I
mini
forgot
game.
this was on the 3DS. I good. Hey, look, it's P4 vanilla.
Just put all the blue characters at the end of the
All the
lineup.
attendants.
I forgot she was in this game as well.
Carmine killed it out.
I always love how the intro and I guess I got this up. Remember in Q2, Narukami and Joker meeting each other.
they just
Hand-to-hand combat between Rock and Katana. I'll never forget your reaction to that where I see going, that's where this came from?
Because you know Mugen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were watching Mugen tournaments where we saw Teddy decimate the competition for a little bit, and for one of his win streams, he just takes off his costume, and I'm like, why does Teddy become a Leica? And then Herc was like, don't worry about it.
It'll make sense
Yeah,
later.
it'll make sense later. And then we see him take his costume off. I'm like, that's where it comes from? He just didn't evolve yet.
Here's my thing with Q. One, I hate stickers on principle.
That's
To be fair, that's not because of Q, that's because of Paper Mario.
That's very fair.
It's fair.
Shout out to Zach for 100%ing that game. Twice. And he still hates it. Anyways, so I hate stickers on principle.
Next level hating.
So we're trying to remove my bias from this, because that's what they are, they're stickers. In the game they aren't, but in that intro you cannot tell me that they are not stickers.
Oh no, they're stickers. Yeah.
So removing my bias from that,
He's charging up his argument.
No, I don't have an argument.
I don't know. It doesn't really. It feels like the lazy crossover episode intro for like Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner back in the day. Like it's just, hey, look, it's these two things together.
That's cool.
That's kind of
Right.
it.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's just, it's like you get Q and you're like, oh hey, it's Persona 3 and 4 characters together, and then the intro is just, hey look, it's P3 and P4 characters together. Hey look, it's two new people.
Okay.
That's it.
Now-
As far as the song goes, because I gotta bring this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad, but I hate what they did, which is just taking P3 style of like synthesizers and piano
Mhm.
and just doing P4 Arena's theme,
Yeah.
because that doesn't work with either style. It doesn't sound bad, but as a musician, I fucking hate it.
I'm gonna be so real. Despite my placement for Persona 4 Golden's opening, despite my feelings on that, I'm a sucker for the lazy crossover episode.
He
Lazy
loves it.
crossover slice
This
of
is why
life
we
episode.
ignore his opinion.
He went insane for the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour.
Okay,
That's insane.
it's more like
listen,
it's more like I'm a sucker for things that feel slice of life.
Understandable.
I think the art style of Q made me like feel better about that than it being just straight up an actual Persona game.
Mhm.
Like I look at Q like it's a spin-off.
Yeah.
And in that context, I love it. But
That's exactly how I feel, yeah.
yeah.
So I don't hate it. I actually really like it because I like looking at all the characters. Like, the thought of Koromaru jumping into Kanji's arms and then biting his head off stays in my brain for a lot of time. Like, I just like this
I'm
opening
not
a
saying
lot.
that's bad. I'm just saying because like if you take like for like that style of game, yeah, that's a good intro. The problem is that doesn't make it better or worse than other intros just because it fits that context though.
It fits, and I like that it fits, and I like it
Mhm.
fitting. I like it fitting, which makes me feel better about it.
Fair.
Which is why I like have this higher ranked than it definitely should be.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm removing that. Like I agree it fits.
Mhm.
The problem is that to me that doesn't change the fact that I don't think it's a good intro.
Mhm.
It is a very mid intro.
I mean,
It's a slightly above mid. The
I
part
think
that is
it's
also me just hating
good.
stickers.
that's fair.
Paper
Daniel.
Mario's fucked that up for me.
Understandable.
pretty neutral, either bottom of B, top of C. But then seeing Kanji and Koromaru brings it to solid B, solid B minus.
What are you thinking? Like where rank wise?
It's somewhere in B. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just there.
Yeah, I feel like it's like I think it's above Fest for me. That's about it.
I was violently angry at Fest, so I'm going to put it above Fest and like not say anything.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, cause like
Still not better than Portable.
Yeah.
Back to the
Portable's-
list.
Portable's like being beaten into me, and it's like being beaten into me every single week. So I no longer feel strongly about it.
See, I can handle this screen
Mhm.
because they don't look like stickers.
Mm.
They look stylized.
Yeah.
This I can handle. The beginning where it's just stickers, I fucking despise.
Quick, go to the beginning.
I've already played through all of Q and Q2. That won't affect me.
Here's another round.
God, the fucking dance. I forgot they had movement lines. I can't enough
Could be something true now. I'm not looking anymore. The times are breaking, never flow now. Sharing real connections will be made. Come on, let go, baby, mom. Don't you know you're ready on a jump for that? Try to put the phone, double clicking on the go, but I know you hang up in cause
And I'm well with a flow, double trouble on the go.
I do find it funny how they're all technically supposed to be aged up, but they gave contract level 1 year. That'll make sense. If you haven't seen the picture.
I know that he's
He just stopped bleaching his hair.
It's worse. You know Mars, right? You met him before.
He's joking.
I can't
Yeah.
tell with him because I don't know who he's meant to
Yeah,
group.
I know.
I don't know who he's meant in the group.
Peter, I don't know. Like all the time.
When was the last time this happened?
Last time he was here.
Which was how long ago?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
Yes.
That moonwalk is clean as fuck. That shit is like A for me.
Okay, so before I actively say what I like, my like feelings on this, I want to point out the fact that maybe 3 of them dance how they dance in the opening.
Correct. That's both impressive and unimpressive.
You know the story for this game.
You don't want to know.
Don't.
Though he's not joking. There is an actual story for this.
I'd rather not.
Okay. That's
Okay.
right.
Anyways, in Marv's case there, this man, when we got to the end of P4G, and him and Antonio got to see the picture of all of them like a year later when Narukami comes back. This man yelled louder than he would in Mario Kart. Look at what they did to my boy. Naoto ruined him.
Is it that bad?
Yes.
Damn.
Can we show him it now?
Nah,
Nah,
save
nah.
it. It adds to the factor
all
when he
three
actually.
of us agree. They
They
ruined
fucked him up.
This is the
Naoto-
correct word.
They gave him the
That
Naruto
alone-
treatment.
it was worse. Than
It was worse than Naruto. It was.
That man did not have a. That man did not go from like there's glow up,
He glowed
the
down.
darken down. He did not darken down. He went down to the abyss and then kept going.
Damn.
This man.
That's why he's blonde here.
Correct. And
That's why
literally
he's blonde
everyone
here.
hated the Hideo Kanji, and in everything after, where he's older, including P4AU, he has blonde hair again.
Damn.
There is a very specific reason why. It's because everyone around the world hated what they did to Kanji.
I'm a dick rider for this song.
Same here.
Understandable.
This was actually a remix of this song. Was the first Persona song I listened to.
That's not shocking.
Yeah.
It's P4 after all.
It like this is up here for
10
me.
games, by the way.
Song alone, I'd fight for it.
I would not put this song any higher from just the song than P4AU.
I like it more than I just like it more than that.
That's fair.
The
Also,
song is
it-
good, but I don't think it is as good.
I
as P4AU.
also like it for referencing P4, like the bass song, because I
Mhm.
also just really like that song.
I mean, I was gonna say that they do the same thing in AU though.
I
The entire chord progression and line motif of the intro song in AU is just reach out to the truth.
like
It's
I like
literally
P4.
the same.
I like pursuing my true self a little more than the battle theme. But actually,
I thought you were
what are your
singing to
thoughts?
Bryce.
What are your thoughts?
Above Fest. No real strong feelings other than that.
I almost started dancing.
Okay, that's you.
Yeah, I
I'd
know.
say it's
No.
around 3.
No, I mean like I almost started dancing. I was almost about to.
Above Persona
Vibe.
3.
Yeah.
I would not put it above 4.
Okay, so you said
It's around 3.
3.
Above or below, it doesn't really matter.
You said above 3.
Mhm.
You said
Above
around
Fest.
above Fest.
Like directly above Fest.
That like puts it below Golden or something.
That puts
I'd
it
put it-
beneath what, Q?
I'd put it like high, like highest of A, just because I like the song so much. And then I like the song. I like the fact that they're dancing.
Mhm.
I like the part where they
They all dance together.
yeah. I like the
The posing.
Where do you say you would put it, Bryce?
Above Persona 3.
Then to cancel him out, I'll put it beneath Persona 3. So then it's between you at top of A and him at underneath Q,
Yeah.
which I would say probably averages out to either right above or right beneath Golden.
Hey, yo, no, you put that on the other side. Young sir.
all right. We're no
I was
longer.
making the math easy, Bryce.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're no longer being nice to Mr.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're right, move that shit to D.
That's how I'm fucking killing him.
Not save it for tomorrow. He'll die then. A lot. It's been so
Right,
long.
it is Thursday.
I couldn't tell that was for the DS3 stuff or because of the intro. Yeah, my boy!
I assume this is P5. I don't know.
Yeah.
You really?
I didn't know if it was like fucking weird title at the end or something.
Here's your hint. If you hear bass like this, it's always P5.
That guy's color. I just wanted to know if it had a special name.
We're old. This is so old.
Something tells me we've got some S picks coming up.
I will not put this in S.
I mean, for him.
He won't put this in S either.
You underestimate my will. You underestimate how much I love this song and this opening.
I agree. However, my one problem with this intro,
I love the gif where
It's
she's
some-
just tapping randomly.
yeah.
That should
My-
just not mean
My
anything.
one problem with this intro, though,
What do you mean? She's soul hacking.
She's
is-
hacking souls?
is some of these colors just I don't like them. Like Use Face is good, On's is good, Joker's is good. I hate Ryuji's hair. I
It's
hate
too bright.
Morgana's color because it's not even his colors.
It's just fake. It's
Hey,
just
he
fake as
came
fuck.
with
Yeah, his scarf is red.
His scarf is red.
It's not that. Ryuji's hair looks horrendous in that.
This is A.
That's what I would say.
I don't
I
know
am
where.
B.
I don't know where.
I would put it again somewhere around P3.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would put it above or below.
I'm this game's bitch.
We know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both
Like-
metaphorically and literally.
Like, metaphorically, literally, professionally, privately, publicly. I am this game's bitch.
Yeah.
In the sheets.
I
in
don't
the
agree it's
streets.
an S. I say it's around P3.
Weirdly, I have actually no opinion.
You just
This song exists neutrally.
I'm not gonna lie, that's not surprising considering in some way, shape, or form you probably heard this in some extent. Probably in the background, your brain just learned to tune it out.
Probably.
Because this song has been everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this song has been everywhere.
This song has literally been played to death.
Like,
Fuck
I quite
people.
literally have no emotional attachment whatsoever. This happened, and I skipped forward 3 minutes.
It was a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Correct.
He's already at the tier list. He already ranked it.
He got mad at that.
I didn't get mad at it. I was just like,
Makai, that was the face you had when you died to the curse rod of Greywood an hour in.
I don't have that many faces.
He is right.
I don't have that many
Did
faces.
you even see his face when I pointed that out?
No. I was looking at Bryce.
He had his it's the face that he has of either the intense focus or that he's pissed. It was the
I don't have that many faces.
Yeah.
I'm kind
His
of
action set comes with 5 faces maximum.
Yeah,
I think honestly, it's
You
you
probably
do not
just,
make that face often.
I don't have that many faces.
that
You
was
don't?
Probably
It's-
just the
it's
face
late.
of, is this valid? Okay.
Anyways, Bryce, what do you say?
I feel
It's
the
like-
same way.
It's just A. I don't I also feel the same way. It's like I heard this song so much when this song first came out. I was like, this shit is crazy. What the fuck is Persona? But like it's like A. It's like I don't feel too high.
I
too crazy.
have your feeling when I listen to Last Surprise. I have your feeling on that song when I listen to Last Surprise, because I don't feel anything. When I'm playing the game, it's a little different.
fair.
Which one's that? I don't know.
It's the battle.
it's
theme.
Battle theme for B5.
That one, yeah.
Okay.
That's the battle theme in both games.
Yeah.
If you fuck up.
If you
Well, no, you have to go through the tutorial 5 times.
Yeah.
And it's forced to be Last Surprise.
So- Simply tune it out. All right.
I say it's around P3. What do you say, Bryce?
yeah, I feel like it's like below P3 actually.
This is quite literally down to 3 votes.
Okay.
Oh, you just have no opinion.
I straight up actually don't have an
You just
opinion.
have no opinion.
Then I guess me and Bryce count for 1.5. Where do you put S?
Yes. So it would be like around here-ish.
I'd say it'd be above P3 though.
Yeah, put above P3
Because me and him count for 3 votes.
then.
I give all of my vote to Bryce.
Alright, then he counts for 2, I count for 1, you count for 1. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm writing this I'm writing.
Yeah,
this-
you're writing the dick now.
I'm writing the dick.
Proceed with the dancing game.
If you want to know where our background is for that one Persona 3 stream, there it is. That's where we get it from.
Are we getting a new one for Reload?
That would be very funny. I don't think they would, but it would be extremely funny.
I gotta say, I do love that the headphones that he wears in every iteration of the Royal are just the headphones for Sony watching.
Yeah.
The most shameless plug. Especially when no one else has them. that have that going. Visuals are obviously better. The dancing is worse. The song I feel is cooler.
Yeah, I like the
It's
song
not better, but I would say it's cooler.
I like the visuals. Yeah, like you said, I like the visuals of 4 better. Songs better.
I like the color blue.
We're aware.
I like the color blue.
I definitely put it in A.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of where.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd put it above P5, honestly.
I like that they actually dance, like they dance like how they do in the game.
Mhm.
That's funny to me, or that's fun to me.
I feel like the dancing looks worse in the intro, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
The
it-
visuals alone are
Oh, yeah.
definitely
Oh, yeah.
insanely better than everything
yeah.
else so
Yeah.
far, though.
the water visuals that they're doing when they're moving is much better.
It feels like they like use what's it called? No, I forgot what it's called.
Anyways, ranking.
Yeah.
I say it's around P5. Probably
Uh,
above.
I put it above 5 because I was gonna put it above 3, and
Close enough. This game does not exist to you.
5 doesn't exist, so it's just the same slot.
I'll put it I'll put it above 3.
So you two cancel each other out.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'd put it like maybe. I like it, but I don't. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I like the song. I like
agree.
the
That's- But
visuals.
I feel better towards it than I do 5. And I feel the same about 5. I like it, but I don't.
I like this one. I don't like when I was watching that. I didn't feel nostalgia. When I was looking at that, it didn't feel as like. Is it not as smooth? It's just weird. It's
Did
just
he make a
weird.
single sentence during that?
I don't think he
No, I
did.
didn't. No, I didn't.
3.
I was
like
verbal.
7
3
chords.
attempts.
I was
Did, like,
verbalizing my thoughts.
So, here's the thing. I like 4's dancing is interesting because it's rotoscoped, which that doesn't really mean anything, but 3's isn't. So that's
I'm-
probably why you probably think that way.
I'm thinking about.
3 just looks way better, though.
Yeah.
It looks way better, but for some reason I like that dancing more than that dancing
It's-
more than.
I'm gonna be honest, it's
3.
probably because of 2 things. 1, nostalgia, 2, memes.
I wasn't really online like that for dancing. Oh, I mean, no, that's when I was playing for dancing. I wasn't online like that.
I mean, you can get the memes later.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
That's how you get
No,
the memes.
I was
Right.
just.
Lemons.
I'd say that's probably more nostalgia than anything.
Lemons.
Fair point.
Huh?
That's a.
The Fuka. It's
Lemons.
Fuka meme. Lemons.
He's got you there.
I
I
don't actively look for memes. I'm sorry. I don't know that many memes.
How do you not know that meme? It's like the most known meme in P3.
I don't really go online.
Why is this the
I'm
first
not-
result when I type in Fuka L?
What,
I'm not-
Fuka lemons. Lemons.
Alright, you know what? Fair about that.
I'm not online like y'all.
You don't need to be. This has been a joke since when did P3 come out?
I put my phone away. I'm not pulling it back out.
Anyways, placement, hurry up. We've been on this a while.
Probably like either right, like around P4 dancing, like either before or after.
So since y'all two cancel out, and I say probably above P5, and you're saying above what?
Above dancing. Above dancing.
Then it's beneath P3. That's
Fair.
about as close as it's gonna be.
Alright.
See, they fixed Ryuji's hair on this one.
It's showtime. Let's get going. Hang some fun.
I love her.
Second night chance. Even two.
They also.
There's no guideline for
I don't know how I feel about
doing it your way. Let's just focus now on what's lies ahead. Time to get everything clear. Take it over.
I hate how they keep making Joker more and more slick.
Bro, it's gonna
There's one part in the song that my brain refuses to like. It's just because it's slightly off key and it bugs me every time. This. That key, and then they play it like one more time, or just slightly off to me. Like if they delayed it slightly, then it would probably work better.
So you know what's funny about you saying that? I'm about to ruin it. You're actually
And-
not wrong there. 'Cause first of all, it's not off key, it's off beat.
Mm.
Because it does fit in the key. However, you're thinking it's off beat. The original P5, and Makai's probably knows this too, those violins are actually off beat naturally because they're triplets in a duple meter.
Okay.
So the da 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 da, that is already off beat in the original. It's just the original tempo is this.
Mhm.
That is a cut time tempo. So to get the same feel, you have to make the triplets twice as long, which exacerbates how they're off beat.
Mm.
But P5's normal violins there are already off beat. It's just hard
Yeah.
to tell.
Yeah.
So if you hate that, go listen to Last Surprise. You'll hear it's off beat.
Yeah, it's.
And then I'll put that all the way down as well.
Alright, so.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Bryce. They didn't do anything wrong there.
Yeah.
It's just more exacerbated.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
Alright, so Bryce.
You're welcome.
Specifically because of that, that's like a B minus to me. I'm gonna be real.
Neil?
I put it above the purple too.
I put it above Golden.
You know what's crazy? There's exactly one thing I like about that. One thing I like about that opening, and it is that Joker part. I hate the rest of the opening.
Dancing
I
in
agree.
traffic.
I
But like
hate
I
it
said-
so much.
But like I said, they just keep making him too slick with it.
Like-
Him being so slick in that section makes up for the visuals the rest of the time.
Like
Right.
I like
It's so clean.
I like how that was. But it's so long to get to that point. And it's so long after that. I'm just like it's exactly how I feel about one part in Royal's opening. It is the exact same point, except this one doesn't have an excuse.
You know what I just realized? They are masterminds with P5 intros. They somehow found a way to make it to where everyone is more prominent than the main character earlier in the intro, and specifically P3 and P4,
Mm-hmm.
and they're more interesting than them in like every regard. But
They're
Joker
not.
in P5 and all its spin-offs is so late into the intro, has the longest section, and is the most slick that just like, you're waiting for his section and don't give a shit about anyone ever.
Like,
Or no, they aren't even bad characters that have bad stuff they're doing, it's just they're not as good as Joker.
Like
And I'm like, they're masterminds with this
he's-
right now.
He's literally like the person you're supposed to be. Like, it's literally some theater shit.
Mm.
Like, it's literally some theater shit where we're all waiting for that one guy.
The one.
The one
guy-
actor.
For him.
The
The
specific
one guy
actor.
who-
Yeah. But, there is nothing I like about that opening that doesn't have Joker in it.
Fair.
Like,
I still say it's better than Golden, though.
the song is...
It's okay.
I'm
It's
not-
better than Golden's song. To me, the visuals are better than Golden. They're way less saturated. And that Joker part is better than literally the entire Golden intro combined.
The opening seconds of dancing, where it has everyone dancing and it has just Ryuji. Hold on,
People were
y'all gotta.
dancing and dancing.
Y'all
No,
gotta,
no way.
No, y'all gotta see the vision. It's not. It's not the opening.
Ayo, he's
it's-
cheating.
Y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta see this.
What was that? I had to
Look at this shit.
I had to fight
What
to,
the
like,
fuck is
consciously
that?
recognize this one.
What the fuck was that?
Big kick.
What the fuck was? It just distracted me for like enough to where I noticed that
I'm not
something
gonna
felt
lie.
wrong.
If you want to go that route, I can pull up half the shit on this list and point out a lot of shit that makes no sense in the intros.
Oh, I mean, not the.
And I'm be
the fact that
honest,
it's no
a
sense.
lot of it's from P3.
It's not the fact that it.
Anytime
makes-
I guess it's on screen, her shit makes no sense. The only time it doesn't is when she's in the gown upside down in P3 original. Minus that one time, every time she's in anything in P4, P4AU, P3, anything like that, her stuff is nonsensical. And derails the entire intro.
like.
I'm not arguing for dancing here. I'm just saying,
Mhm.
if you think that's stupid, you can't gloss over P3s.
Do I just have a P3 bio?
Yes, you
Yeah.
do.
No,
Put
I mean
three
like,
things in P3 at top of A or S.
He likes blue.
I like blue.
Even when later you agree shit is just better than some of them. I want to remind you, in not one, but two separate times Aigis is in an intro, one in one of the P3 games, one in P4AU, she does a she does a side flip in the air over someone else.
I don't really like P3 like that though. Like.
My point is she does that for no reason.
Damn, he said he doesn't like.
It's not even that. It's not
Unfortunately.
even that. Like, just the.
I like how he's
I
just
wish
now
this
realizing
was-
he's a P3 bias.
I wish this was. Like, I wish
Embrace
this
the
part
virus.
was overhauled. Like, this whole part just doesn't feel good to me. Like,
Yeah, that's why Ryuji's there.
That's why Ryuji's there.
Okay, then pick a place.
I say low B.
I say
C.
above purple too. And
above
I
this
had to
one.
fight to stay conscious on this one too. By the way,
Uh,
second best on B. Or second worst, sorry, not best. That's cute.
C. Like, around.
How do we average this thing?
Around.
You
We
said-
all have a different
You
tier.
said better than golden, so that's like
You
I'll
said,
either
like,
be like
do you think it's better than 4 dancing?
No.
okay, then that's about like
It is
Over
better than Golden to
Q2.
me, though.
like around Q2 somewhere then.
In that case, yeah, the average would be.
But behind it, yeah, like right
here.
there.
Q2 was good.
We haven't gone to Q2 yet, though.
Oh, Q1. I mean, my fault.
I was saying, when did Q2 come out? What?
I just
My
used
fault.
whatever name he used.
I saw
I was saying,
Q.
there we
Yeah,
go.
this is Q2.
This I can handle over stickers, because they're not stickers. They're 3D.
Your storyline all
Yeah.
decided before the
It's not real
curtain
bad.
rises. How does it feel
Correct.
to be right? What seems so certain? How
You
can
guys just make him like the smoothest character in everything.
Why is I so good?
Because they're all cheap.
What you gon' do? What you gon' do? You like black, written by someone.
Lotus Juice Kamashita.
What you gon' do? Just hands up and fight you.
That's the one part I like. Joker ripping his
Daniel, what are your thoughts?
A.
Where?
Where specifically?
There's 8 in there.
Alright.
While he thinks, what are your thoughts, Bryce?
Above the bottom 2 of A, I still think Golden should be an S. Fuck you.
Anyways.
I like Q2s a lot. It's like good cinematics that has all 3 of the different singers, which I like that a lot.
Golden isn't A.
Yeah, no, I forgot it was the other Golden that I liked. The
Oh.
AU.
I would say
That's why I was just like, what do you
either
mean?
behind or above Persona 3 Dancing.
What are your thoughts?
Here's my opinion on it.
You don't like it.
There's too much P5 in it.
This is
there was
what
a-
P5 just came out.
And you know the fact that there's a lot of P5 in it, you obviously know what I think about it.
Exactly.
I love
Here's-
it.
My
I love
problem
it.
with it is it's like they peak like okay, so the first Q it was like 50-50.
Yeah.
And this
Well,
one I
yeah.
expected to be a bit more 5 because it was the most recent. But it was like if you really look at it, it's like 80% 5. Sorry.
It's like,
It's like 20% 5, 20% 4, 15% 3, and everything else is Joker.
you
They
the
don't even
title,
show up the fantasies half the time. They just have it on Joker and Arsene for like over half of it.
Myself, Atlas, and this game have one thing in common: we are sucking Joker's dick. Like we are just sucking Joker's dick.
like
I don't
even,
have a problem with it. It's just when it's supposed to be about like Q2 when all of them are together. I can understand a bit more of P5, but it's not even a bit more P5. It's just all Joker, and everyone else is just like thrown in.
like,
Literally, all of the females for P5, P4, and P3 are just shown in a cap cut
Yeah.
of them moving together, and that's it. They
Yeah.
don't do anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
anywhere
Yeah.
else in that
Yeah.
intro for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah.
Kanji and Ryuji are there for what, like 2 frames?
yeah,
Junpei is shown once.
Good.
Did they even show Koromaru?
yes.
They showed
he was with the
Koromaru.
mascots.
Okay, I didn't even know he was there.
He
I
was
saw Teddy was doing one spin cycle and he was never shown. Like, everyone's shown, like, for, like, a grand total of, like, a second, and Joker's a minute. Like, it's too much.
Like even
Oh,
in
yeah.
the
I
even
want
in
to see
the
something
title
other
right
than my
there,
boy.
he's
I love
wrong.
Joker, man, but I want other people there.
In all fairness, in all fairness, they gotta get their cash cow. This is their cash cow.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember if you were here for this conversation last
I was
night.
here for the like
P4 is the cash
yeah,
cow.
P4
here.
is the cash cow. But like
Look at how much yellow is on this list.
Yeah, you're
Look
right,
at how much
you're right.
yellow is on here.
you're right. But
If you need to take the red on the bottom list, it's still not as much as the yellow.
like they just got their new thing. They were just like, "Oh shit, it's Joker. He's here." Also, another thing. I expected it to have a lot more Persona 5 because not that I expected it like before I played before I saw someone play the game. I expected it like here because Joker's the only like in the other Q game in Q. You can play either you or Makoto, whereas here you can only play Joker.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
I can play as you?
Correct.
Correct.
Ah, I didn't know you were in this game.
You're in fact him. It's just I
I'm
don't.
sucking Joker's dick.
You
Like-
really are.
Like even in the title right there, like
He's-
in the
he's
thing there, it's
exactly
like
in the center.
in Q's one, it's like you have Makoto and you like front and center, and the title's white. In Q2, the 2 is red, and Joker's front and center.
Like it's too much Joker. I don't like it.
With all of my all this aside, I thought I'd like it more. It's very good. Very good. I like it. 'Cause Joker.
I was just say, minus if Joker was not in there, he would not like this.
If Joker wasn't in there,
Or he had like half the amount of time.
if Joker wasn't in there, we wouldn't have an opening.
Exactly.
We wouldn't have an opening.
Can we make an edit? Can we like collectively just make an edit where we take Joker out of every single scene, anything regarding him, and just see how long it is?
Well,
I guarantee you it's 20 seconds.
Well,
I
we'll see,
guarantee
we'll
you
see.
it's 20 seconds.
We'll see. But
Me personally, I'd say it's worse than Q.
That's fair.
really interesting. I mean, I could see that.
We have kanji and a dog.
Yeah.
I kind of know how.
We have equal split
Yeah.
of colors.
Yeah.
Besides red.
But yellow is bad.
Not what makes it blue, it's not. It makes orange.
Yeah.
And they're delicious.
Oranges are cool. Not
I
too
love
big
that
on orange of
logic.
a color.
Am I wrong?
I mean, I don't like oranges, so yeah.
I like oranges. I don't like the color like that. Like, it's alright.
Yeah, for me, like what is it? The
alright.
music itself, like I would put it like above P3 dancing, but the opening itself is like below. Because I want to see the other characters after not
Fuck the
seeing
other
them.
characters.
I don't
It's a
fucking.
It's a cast of what, like 30 characters?
Yeah.
And they spend a minute of it on one.
I'd put it like.
P5 does not have that much time on
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah, I know.
You
know.
can't
I'm
even
aware.
argue this point.
I'm aware.
P5 is as long, if not longer, and has less time on Joker.
I'm aware.
And he's literally the main character.
I'm very aware. Yeah.
There is no argument you can make for Q2 here in my
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, no,
it is
I'm
worse
aware.
than Q.
It's guilty pleasure. Yeah, I'm aware.
It is above P5 dancing and below Q. At best.
What are your thoughts?
I agree.
Your thoughts?
Third worst of A. This is the first 5 song that kept my attention, by the way.
So, like, beneath Persona?
Yes.
Okay.
So was that like
I-
behind
It's
I-
above,
Golden?
it's above the dancing game.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't put it at S. Like, this is
That
not.
the
This
dancing
is.
game.
This
I put
isn't-
it above where Golden is, even though I don't think that's where Golden should be.
So we have
This is-
basically bottom of A. We have 2 people that say he's at best beneath Q.
This isn't as good as Persona 5's intro. This is like not as good as P3 to me. It's better than dancing.
Which
So-
dancing?
Or it's better than 3 dancing. So like between 3 and 3 dancing for me.
Alright, so what does that even out to?
He's visualizing.
You say above Golden, right?
Yes.
And if we're both saying basically beneath Q,
Because of like behind Golden.
I say that's like either behind Golden or or top of B. Which I say for now, just put it up top of B
Yeah.
for room's sake.
A is kind of filling up.
It's not our
We're
fault.
getting to the good intro. There's a problem.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
You're a bad girl, I'll lay back and you hide behind, blaming my distress. Raise your fist to the sky, what below the boots, calling me. Like colors fly, endless blue love and voodoo hate and fight a fight. With the memories of a mirror things, stay true to your conviction. See this, it is harder to do the same. So choose a color to live by. You're gonna face your virtue, give it all. Then you best cause I've been left with
I remember when they used to think that she was going to be the female protector.
What? Around 16 seconds. Dancing. Oh.
Yeah, this was second breakdown.
It's been 4 years.
4 years of never stopping.
See, now here's the problem. You and I need to be careful with how we talk about this because of him.
So the final boss.
I can pretty simply
It's God, I
explain
know.
my thoughts for this, and it like I can say it
Yeah.
It's Joker.
like cleanly. I can say it cleanly and eloquently. Y'all are gonna be shocked.
S.
I don't really like this one that much. I'm not gonna lie.
This is why I don't trust his opinion on anything. How he doesn't like this one as much as P5 when it's just better P5. Especially from a music
I don't-
standpoint.
You've heard it too
I
much.
like
honestly.
the music. Like
Yeah.
when Splatoon stream ever again, Bryce, Splatoon stream. Saturday.
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 I literally just missed the fest.
He literally just missed the festival. Make sure you hit the like button and support. Yeah.
So- Anyways, so
Yeah.
here's my thoughts on P5R. Without spoiling anything. One, I just like the visuals. The more important thing here is the song. It's a good remix, a good introduction, and there's a 20-second clip on there of music that I'm not going to say where it is, but it is literally the leitmotif of the final boss theme in third semester.
Very aware.
That's
Yes.
always nice.
Very cool.
And that is probably my favorite song in P5. That entire last sequence.
I like the song. The song is the song.
To me, that is the
If
best
we-
song on this list, even above P4AU.
If we were doing like this based on solely the song, I would 100% agree with you. I don't like the visuals because I like the art.
Mm.
The art's cool.
Art style's great.
It is not smooth in movement. Until like at a certain point, like besides the dancing bit, the art's or like the movements just or like directly comparing it to Persona 5, it's not as smooth as I would like it to be. Like it's not as smooth as Persona 5's in my
Go back to
opinion.
the clip real quick.
Of Kasumi.
Click the settings option. That's your reason as to why it's not as smooth 5-head.
No, like when I'm playing the game, I also have this thought. Like it's not as smooth. It just feels stiff to me.
It's literally smoother.
It does not look smoother to me. Oh, well, that's the next one. But
Wait, that was on Strikers.
it's fine. I left it on Strikers to play the next one.
Okay.
But it's just not as smooth. If we were doing this based on song, it's like top of the best song. I
Yes.
agree with you there.
My thing with that though, if it being not as smooth, if you go back to P5, literally there's stop motion in it to make it stiff.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
He's actually blind from P5.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
I have no opinion on what you guys are talking about, right?
But it's good. I don't hate I don't hate this one. It's probably I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
It is better than P5 vanilla to me.
Thoughts?
I don't think I'd put it above P4, but it is
No,
definitely
it's not.
better than
It's not better than P4.
It is definitely better than vanilla
Oh.
P5.
Put it over
I,
P3 dancing for me.
I low-key have this in I have this at like Do I think Golden well no, I don't think
Golden?
Golden should be where it is. I think it
You're
should
right.
Why
Should
you
be an
put it
S.
there?
No,
Should be
no.
at
I
the
mean,
top
like,
of
that's
that.
where it averaged out. Like, that's where Golden ended up averaging out. But I don't put this, like, below Golden, but I guess placement-wise, I'd put it below Golden, if that makes sense. Like, I think this is better than Golden, but I think Golden should be lower.
I want to point out,
Really?
he's the one who bumped up Golden's average here.
I
To be
bumped it
nice
up-
to Mr. Eel.
I bumped it up a little bit, but like I still
You
Like-
bumped it up 2 spaces
Two
to get it. Yeah.
No,
it was top
it
of
was
B or bottom of A.
yeah, and I only bumped it up once.
Yeah.
But like even if it was right here, I'd still like probably put it in around the like
I think you gave it like a B minus score.
B. Yeah.
See, I'd say Royal's intro is better than everything besides maybe P3. And that's just because, honestly, your rating and putting P5 in S. That it's that high.
Like I P5. Mwah. Mwah. But
Like, I would say P5R is about on par with P3. It is better than everything that is beneath it in that tier. Like, what about Golden, or really any of those on the bottom half of A, is better than P5R's intro?
I didn't. Well, okay, all right.
Because like you
So-
can't say that it's beneath them without justifying that.
Okay, all right. So, if we were, like, if it was just me doing this, this would be like a few places lower. I am a big fan of. I just like I like the song more here. This one's like I could put this anywhere. This one would probably be like below. I like the visuals more here, as well as the song. I like the visuals more here, and like it as a presentation, and then P3, P5. Like these ones are kind of like untouchable, but yeah, I just like the song more here and like the vibes. This one would probably go below. I don't think it's close to these though. I don't think it's close to these, and I like the song and vibes of this one more. That's just me thing. It's mainly an opinion based thing though. What are your thoughts, Daniil?
Animation was good. Heavy handed on metaphor, but that's every fucking Persona game.
I would say that's
Yes.
P4 opens up with a TV screen.
Yeah.
Nah, it fell directly through the subconscious.
Anyways.
It fell directly through the subconscious. It's in the same void that P5 is in.
Maybe we should just have you play the games and force an opinion into you. Make you think it's bad.
That's a
I've
wild thing to say.
I've
Anyways,
seen
Bryce.
most of P5.
Mm.
It's above Persona 3 dancing. That's
So-
where I'm at.
So I like put it here, but like only like place like I'd put it like here-ish. I think this is like a bottom of a like type thing.
Mm.
But all right, you're putting it here, right,
Yeah.
Bryce? And then you're putting it, Connor. You're putting it like here.
No, I'm putting it above P5. It is not as
Oh.
good as P4.
Oh, okay. All right, so here.
Now put it in the void. Take it off the ranking list.
No. We're saving that for strikers on principle. Fuck the intro. Strikers on principle belongs in E tier, and you know it does. That
Let's
game
at least
is
see
dog
the
shit.
intro, okay? Like, but that would average out about. I think that average out like above the dancing game, in that case, wouldn't it? Because you're right here, and boom, and then he put it
Probably.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Either there or behind
It's
it.
basically behind P3.
Just yeah, it would average out here.
Now delete it.
All right.
Delete the
On
entire tier.
No,
list.
delete this. Delete this monstrosity.
Yeah, this is going through the subconscious. I can already tell.
To be fair, this entire game goes through the subconscious. got games on your phone?
I give my phone to my friends and you guys start fucking throwing it.
What the-
I'm killing you.
Dumbass didn't catch my phone.
Hey, it's the guy we all saw as kids.
I'm grumpy.
I hate that this game is semi-canon.
Not canon if you don't act like it's canon.
Well, Tactica just made it canon.
Don't act like it's canon.
Here's the problem, though. Tactica directly references Royal.
don't actively.
Which
don't
unfortunately
He's got the
means
Star Wars
the
treatment.
process of elimination here means if Royal isn't canon, P5 doesn't exist. So you can't suck Joker's dick.
Damn, got me.
So unfortunately, part of this game is still canon. I already forgot the last 40 seconds of this. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time I pulled a Danilo and just forgot what happened.
It's pretty bad. Or no, it's not bad, but like it's bad. It's bad. It's Persona bad.
The visuals were alright. I didn't hear a single note except for the first 3.
Yeah, its song is insanely mid, which is shocking for a P5 one.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, it's not even mid. It's below average.
Like
Its animation is just that's actually stiff animation. Nothing happens in the animation, doesn't do anything, and is just red and black.
and no bitches.
Correct. I'm not gonna lie, this is a C tier one. I honestly think it's beneath P4A.
No Joker. L.
I
Thoughts? Are you please be the apologist for this?
I
and
honestly-
I'm not an apologist. The only thing that gives it bonus points is because
It's got Joker.
it's like because this game, well, at least this when this game came out, it collabed with one of the
Oh
the
yeah, that's
gacha
right,
games.
it did.
Yeah, it collabed with the main gacha that I was playing, and then I would hear this song every time I opened the game, and then it just grew into an earworm to me. So now it just gets bonus points for me.
Send it to
That
the
thing is
depths of
B minus at most.
Even then, that's garbage.
Yeah,
Wow.
it says B minus.
It's an earworm for him, and it's still only a
Like,
B
it's
minus.
not-
That's insane.
It is not that crazy of a song. Like, it's very like it's easy on the ears,
The only reason,
but it's not crazy.
The only reason it's above those bottom 3 for me is because nothing happens on them. This has something happen. If it wasn't for that, I'd put it beneath the original Persona.
Man got in a car crash.
I don't really care for the song. I'm not gonna lie.
I say it's beneath P4A.
That's fair.
What do you say, Daniil?
Send it to the depths of D. I literally didn't hear anything. in
He
it.
says T. He says B minus. I say literally middle of C right
High
now.
key, I'm with
Alright.
Daniil on this one.
That's it.
All right.
Is that
It's
good?
my
hidden.
vote.
Put to the shadow realm.
That's
There
crazy.
you go.
Deep.
There,
That is
yeah,
crazy.
It should have been
This,
the
song,
fucking
this
red one,
game
but
is
okay.
so bad, it costs 3 of us, including the one who sucks all of 5 off, to put it in bottom tier. I don't think I've ever actually seen this open.
Y'all are gonna be shocked for my ranking of this one.
Why it's so quiet?
Done. Bang.
Who shot me? Try that game. Really good song.
They got the
They-
they got the
they got-
gorilla hands.
They're built like panty and stocking characters.
They have
They
the
really are.
they have the Vegito hands when he's doing the level 3.
They turned the politician man into a flight doctor.
I'm already wanting to put this in D for just that reload animation on the SMG. I'm not gonna lie.
5 Gig spin-offs.
It got Q2.
I know.
That was. You
I'm
can
aware.
say what you will. That is a 5 spin-off, not a 4 or 3 spin-off.
Bro still needed help from the previous Persona characters. It's crazy.
getting your soul and then getting rid of it.
I'm already done with this song.
That's
I'm already done with it. Put this shit
right. This one stayed in the consciousness for better or worse.
We're about to listen to Peak. Let's just.
Hey!
Literally,
Put it above Strikers.
Eastman.
like
There
literally
we
the
go.
only part of that song that I like is the ending, where it
Even if-
holds the note. That's it.
Even if we all agree that that's worse, we have to keep Strikers at the bottom.
That's fair.
We have to.
And now it's time for
I have not seen this.
hopefully S.
Matter of fact, fuck
That's
you.
fair.
I agree
You
with
get
you.
to
I
be
agree
on-
with you. This is the
You
first
You
good
get to
opinion
hear
you've had
all
on
your
us.
own.
Alright, and now, here we go.
Oh, I love that part.
Damn, rest of the song's mid now.
That's insane.
Crazy how time flies when the morning breaks. If the path is in the right direction, but I do believe things come to life by accident. When your name's on, sounds like it's meant to be.
That was funny. I'm sorry. I love this part.
Yo, who is that?
Fuck up, Bryce. Believe it or not, I do have one gripe with that.
Okay.
Actually, two, but one's a musical thing, which is a pet peeve of mine, which is I'm not wrong in saying Shoji Meguro did not work on that one, right?
I
you
don't
should
believe
be
he
correct.
did. I don't believe
You are
he
correct.
worked on it. Yeah.
Because there's, if I'm not wrong, there's one thing. I'll get back to it once you know what about that. So, my other gripe with that is it hit my pet peeve of it spoils half the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And not in the way of just going the who is that guy, but the literally the biggest turns in the game, except for one, are all spoiled in that intro.
Correct.
And that annoys me.
Yeah.
And unlike P5R, where it's like it's a spoiler that you wouldn't realize until you get to that point in the game, those are very blatantly obvious, and it annoys me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that takes off points.
That's fair.
Also, was I right on that?
Yes, you are.
Okay,
Yeah.
then to my other pet peeve, and it's because Shoji Meguro never did this. There's one point in that song, for 10 seconds, they mash in every version of P3 together. They mash
Yeah,
in
they
the
do.
heavy synth that they use in FES.
Mm.
They mash in the original leitmotif style with drum set style they use in P3. And then they throw in the keytar style thing. It's not quite keytar, but something similar to it. From P3P. All in one section for 10 seconds, doing the same exact melody. And I'm like, why? As a musician, it sounds fine. Just as a musician, I hate when people do that shit. I get why they did it, but I hate that they did it. Besides that, the song is fine. Except the intro. The intro just is kind of whatever for that song.
So where'd it go?
Taking out recency bias, visually it's better than P4, like the stuff for P4 in the top. The song is not better than the top 4,
That's fair.
like my top 4. I'm not talking about P3 and P5 on there. It's not better than them. Visually, it's better. Though also part of it is recency bias. There's like 3 or 4 cool visual things in there. The rest is kind of standard Persona intro stuff.
It's pretty much, yeah.
Bryce, what are your thoughts?
I'm stuck in recency bias. I feel like I'm in the same section that you are. I'm going to need you to pass it and double it to Daniel, actually.
Like, I'm
About that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy how it just comes down to me then.
Yeah, because, like, I like this a lot. That's the thing. Like, I agree what your points are with
I'm not
it
saying
because
it's bad. It is very good.
Yeah.
But taking out recency bias, which I very much learned to do in a lot of stuff, visually, it hasn't done anything new from the past few Personas. Like, everything from, like, P4 on has been a very, very specific style. P5 broke that a little bit, but only for that and Royal.
I mean, I wasn't really looking for this to. My apologies. Go on.
But my thing with that is, the, like, few cool things is how they use the gun in the intro. But minus the few times they do that, it's kind of just the same stuff. Hell, look at the Mitsuru thing. It's the scene. It's literally just P2.
Hold on. Which Mitsuru scene?
Where she's on the motorcycle. It's there.
So further.
Yeah.
It's
right
that.
The vroom vroom.
This is just from P2's intro. That is literally the P2 portable intro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, it's not a bad thing. It's just like, if you take, after watching all these, I can kind of take out a bit of recency bias from that. A lot of its stuff in there, it's just done better versions of older stuff, of its own stuff, and is just kind of cleaned up because it's newer. The gun stuff is the actually, like, cool stuff that's in the intro, but there's only, like, 3 instances of it.
I wasn't particularly looking for this to, like, do anything new, though. I just wanted to, like...
I'm not saying it needs to be new, I'm just saying it's just, like... It's not anything, like, special. It's just a standard Persona intro. It's just very good at what it does. The problem is, it's basically like what the argument they have for a lot of stuff, like with Spider-Man 2 going from Spider-Man 1. They just did everything better. They didn't do anything interesting or new for their intros, though. They played it very safe.
Yeah.
That is a very P3 intro.
Yeah.
But it is not anything special.
In
In my opinion.
Well, I think it just has really good, like, fundamentals, and I don't have, like, the music, like, the things that annoyed you about the music, that didn't happen for me.
That's
And
just one part.
yeah,
The rest of that and the intro, which is very long for whatever reason. And I don't mean like the intro getting to the song. I mean like the intro of the song is like 10 seconds of the 2-minute trailer.
yeah.
So of the song, only like a minute of it is an actual song. But besides that, it's like the song itself is fine. The intro is very... I'm not gonna lie. Probably part of the reason why it looks like it has very good fundamentals is just because it's new.
There's that, yeah.
The last actual Persona intro we had was Royal from 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
We are a full console generation ahead now.
Yeah.
Of course it's going to look better.
Yeah. But the fact that it looks better does kind of, like, push it a little bit ahead for me. As
I was gonna say, my thing with that though is, I don't think you should be able to use that as a reason to an extent, because by that same logic, everything beneath P4A should be up like 2 tiers. Because when they
Wait, say
came
that
out, they looked great. If part of the reason why P3 Reloaded's intro is so good is how clean it looks, technically you need to take the visual aspect of how old it is out of it, and a lot of the stuff that's lower on this list should be bumped way up.
But the, like...
But, we all agree it's not.
I think it is just... But I think it is different from it just looking, like, new. I think part of it... This is gonna sound dumb. Part of it looking, better is it looking new. But not in the way that... I gotta find out a way to say this.
While
Say
you're
this
trying to
correctly.
find that, my thing with that is like take P3 Dancing with the water effects they have in that.
Mhm.
That I'd say looks better than everything in the P3 Reloaded intro. It's not as clean looking. It just looks better. It gives the game an aesthetic. The aesthetic of this, it kind of just feels like the aesthetic of this is P3.
Yeah.
Not like it's trying. Not like it has the aesthetic of P3, but like its aesthetic is to try and be P3.
Yeah,
Both a new Code of Pain.
it's a
Which I get is what they're going for, which again isn't playing safe, but it just doesn't make it anything special to me.
I feel like it's like
It's definitely near the top, but
Yeah.
it's, to me it's nothing huge.
I
It is not
like
life
it a lot.
changing. It is not life changing. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not life
I
changing.
get you saying that it's not life changing. I wouldn't say that it's particularly life changing. I have the feeling I have for I have the same feeling I have for like base Persona 4 with this, where even though it's like not a life changing like aesthetic or like a big new thing, even though Persona 4 was like new for its time, I just have it just feels better. Like it feels better. It's not that it's not like what I think of P5 where it's just like
I do also want to remind you, I am docking points while I'm talking about this because of my gripes with it. The big one being it's spoiling the biggest things in the game. I fucking hate when they do that shit.
My take on the spoilers is that as someone who hasn't seen jack shit of this game, really, we're like what, halfway? A
halfway
third?
through.
Okay. I didn't see too many
What
spoilers.
month are you on?
We are on
Um,
we are not halfway.
okay, like a third.
Okay, because like P3 is weird, which is the other games you can tell how far you are, how close you are to Christmas. That's where the game's in.
Yeah.
The problem with P3 is
It's like a month after that.
not even that. It's that the first half of the game is so bare bones you can fly through it, like day wise. However, the second half, day wise, as in like this is the last 50% of the days left in the game, have so many story events and in-game requirements. It's easily twice the amount of the first half of the game. So like, you can literally boil the first half of the in-game days down to like 20% of the game. It's so weird.
We've gotten to 7th or 8th of the moon bosses.
Has X character died?
No.
No one has died.
Then I'm not saying who it is. You may figure out who it is.
Mhm.
But when X character dies, the story goes from like 2 out of 10 to everything fucking happens for the
Mhm.
next 2 months.
The one lady's in the hospital. Red-haired girl with the knife through her head. That
No.
not actually.
No.
No.
Well, no, I mean that's where we are.
Oh,
Like she's in the hospital.
Mm.
We're
Yeah.
trying to get her to talk. But
then you guys are almost there.
But then, having been that far into the game, the one spoiler that I saw was Ken obviously has beef with Akihiko. Like, that's very obvious.
It's just my thing with that is it's like
Like, people
Makai
Google-
gets
It's
what I mean
more
by this.
obvious to us because we've played through the game.
I say it's more
Whereas-
obvious, but you also need to look at it from this perspective, which is, and I'm sure you'll agree with on this one. Once that specific event happens, the others all happen, or are at least set up to happen within the next 5 minutes. So basically, after watching that intro, once that event happens, the last half of the twists of the game are all spoiled.
I mean, you're
It's not so
You're-
much spoiling the game from the intro screen, it's more so once this one event happens, all of the coolest stuff in P3 story are all just exposed.
I think
Which-
you have to be like
Which, let's be honest, P3 story is... That event happens, alright, we're good. That's we gotta agree, that's basically P3 story. The first part is really boring.
I mean, yeah.
A lot of P3 story kind of relies on its twists.
Yeah, definitely. On the opening though, it's not that like I don't think like I obviously like have recency bias, but like I don't think it's like I think it's not only are it's like it has good fundamentals, but like it being newer is like probably why I think that, but
It's going to be a big reason.
it's a big reason, but like above all, it's just like
I say I can show to you the easy train of logic that even Daniel can figure out, especially with one of the spoilers being the one with Junpei. I'm not going to do that for his sake, but,
yeah, but
it takes 2 steps in logic.
Damn,
Of
you hear
the-
that, Bryce? He don't care about you.
It's over.
Bryce has played through P4 AU to an extent. He knows.
I know
That
what
game-
happened.
I say that game unfortunately spoils part of what
It
happens. with those
unfortunately
characters.
Ah,
because
great.
It's like-
the characters are in the future, so they just gonna
Yes.
say like,
You ever
"Hey
wonder
guys,
why
we're-"
they look taller and why Junpei actually has a goatee? It's because they're all out of high school. P4 takes place after P3. P4 AU takes place 2 years after P4.
So Junpei will just fucking say, "Damn, I can't believe this shit happened."
Guys-
in
On
a
high
side
school."
note,
Guys,
I have
remember
to
when
bring up-
this shit happened? That was wild.
I gotta bring up the funniest thing with this is that then implies
Because
dancing
why?
takes place after AU.
Yeah.
Which is
Hilarious.
even funnier to me. But no, like he technically already knows probably
Yeah.
the events I'm talking about just because he's seen the cast of P4AU.
Yeah.
There's a reason why everyone from P3 in that game, except for a few specific characters. There's a very big reason why.
It's the scarf man.
I
He-
fucking hate it.
Hey, who is that?
Who
guy?
is he?
I'd say
This-
S.
the spoiler issue, I don't really care. I'm not gonna lie. You explained that point for nothing. It did not.
I also explained the point of Q2, but you just want to suck off Joker.
This is true. I'm so sorry.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
gonna
like,
you're having your revenge. You're having your revenge tomorrow. It'll be fun.
technically, my revenge would be putting this in D.
That's crazy.
Because the average will inevitably happen.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Putting in a D is crazy.
I was saying, if I wanted to do revenge against you for that, I could put it in D. And force the average.
Okay.
That's
Alright,
it. I give
you
my
and-
vote to Makai.
You and your double dipping.
That's not double dipping.
Double dipping in revenge.
You
This plus
you
tomorrow.
you are the one who brought up the DS3 run.
Brought it up.
You're the one who said you would do it. I never brought it up.
Yes,
He
you
did. No, him talking about doing the DS3 run. He's saying I get my revenge in DS3.
No, I mean,
I've
as
never-
in you get your revenge by watching me suffer. Not making me do it, but watching me suffer.
You're streaming that anyways.
Yeah.
My point is, I
Watching
never
me su-
set that off. I never set that up though.
Yeah, but you get a catharsis of sorts. You get a haha loser of sorts.
You get to punch him in the face when he does something stupid.
That's crazy.
That's a good idea.
No, wait.
No, better idea. We get a shock collar. Every time he dies, we shock him.
Bryce, I'm banning your friends from the studio.
All right, general manager.
I'm his director. What about the rest of the group?
Joke's on him. I'll just find a way to change the log onto my Microsoft account.
I say S. Like it.
I have the gotta have it from fucking Cold Stone. Gotta have it.
Your recency bias is crazy.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
alright,
yeah.
in actuality, I don't think this is above 5. However, I would have 5 higher. I would maybe.
I just realized his argument for that then in that case is I wouldn't put this higher than 5. When his original argument was to put 5 in S anyway.
Yeah, my.
So,
Fi-
I
I would have
the
this.
argument
It's-
of I wouldn't put it in S. I would put it above. I wouldn't put it above 5 though. It's still an S.
No, I would have this like. It would be. Like. Top of A to me. Like, if I had this set up like I would. Like if my top 3 were like in the top 3, then I would have this in A. Like first half of A, maybe closer to the middle. Bryce, what are your thoughts?
I think I said it earlier. Around Persona 5R.
I'd have. What are your thoughts?
Me?
Yeah. What, like, where placing wise?
It's around P4. Though that could also be just me being fresh with this and seeing P4 a million times.
That's fair.
I have not seen this one as much, so I can probably get more stimulation from seeing it.
Actually,
So we
move
play
it up
again.
to above P3.
I mean, if you
For
want to,
me.
go for it.
I'd put it in, like... The way I would have this set up is, like, first half of A. Like, probably not top because I'd have... Because I'd have, like, a couple other ones before it.
I'm laughing because you say top half of A. That includes P5 and P3. Initially, those were the 2 you wanted to put in A.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'd have this in the top half of... I'd have this in the top half of the A, but I'd have these 2 in S. So, like, it's just a placing thing. As it stands, though... Do I like this one more than Persona 3? No. I don't like this one more than Burn My Dread. What are your thoughts? You said S.
My specifics.
I
is-
didn't say yes.
No, Daniil
Oh,
said S.
I thought you pointed me out.
I-
I thought you pointed at me. I was like, what?
My
Wrong white man.
I'm not white.
You're anti-melanin.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get it right.
We get the joke. We get your gimmick.
My like specific ranking. Honestly, I only have 2 in S so far, and that's the 4 fighting game, and then this.
Oh, you have a third one in S. It's golden.
Let's go.
No, that one belongs at top of A because of the harmonica.
Real.
It's generally, if that
Real.
harmonica
Real.
was not
Real.
in there, I would say that it is fighting game, golden, and then the
Damn, that's
and then
crazy.
reload.
The harmonica puts on a whole tier. That's
A whole
insane.
tier is wild.
I don't like having to open the game and then press A twice immediately.
That is the fastest I ever skip through any game's intro ever. Just to get out of that harmonica. It's always, and then it's immediately, dun, dun, dun.
But the rest of it's great.
I remember when
Why
Maida
that?
was playing Persona 4, but he didn't have golden. Like, he was just playing base Persona 4 in the
God.
web, and I was just listening to it. I was just like,
It's heaven.
I forgot this was a thing.
It's so much better than Golden's intro. It's so much better.
Shout out to
That harmonica is there for no reason. It's never in the intro again.
Persona 4 Golden being on Steam and not doing the thing that Portable does. Portable does the thing where if you wait enough, then like Burn My Dread will start playing.
Mm.
I wish that happened for Persona 4.
I'm not gonna lie. I really don't care. We have Heartbeat Heartbreak. I'm be honest. I feel like it's a better song than Burn My Dread.
Get off
No,
the
I-
website.
that was not relevant.
Thank you.
I don't know why.
Well,
I
because-
was
because
very
No, wait.
It's because like, you're saying like you staying around and do nothing. This song will play.
No, I mean like on the opening screen itself, like it'll just like change openings.
Like you open the Steam page and then just kind of forget what you were doing.
You know how we open like Persona 3 and then like
It would just shuffle between the 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wish
Yeah.
Persona 4 did that or
Okay.
Golden did that. I explained it wrong. My apologies, Connor.
I was saying like you were explaining that really weird.
So it would just play Persona 3 and then Persona Portable's openings. It would just switch between the 2. Like the Persona 3's intro will play,
So that makes more sense.
goes to the title screen, wait a little bit. Persona 3 Portable's intro will play, goes back to the title screen, and just flip between the 2. That's how Portable plays it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would just be able to hear both of them.
I'd rather have it stuck with one mid intro that I can consistently get past
That's fair.
than one that I can potentially skip.
It is 21 degrees.
Cold.
Not as cold as this morning.
it's not gonna.
It's
is it
close,
gonna get
but it's not
cooler?
quite
I
there.
don't care. I was asleep. I couldn't fucking feel it. I was still waking up.
I had to walk through it.
You poor thing, you.
I had the 8 a.m. I was driving on black ice.
You poor thing, you.
Sorry, black ice with Norfolk drivers.
Unfortunate.
Damn, it's Mario Kart. Mikai's driving all the cars.
Bro can't hit the drift to save his life. That's insane.
Starts hitting gas. Where did you say?
He said by P5R.
Mm.
Yeah,
Where did you
P5R are like above 3.
I said probably somewhere beneath 4. I don't know where.
I-
It's somewhere beneath 4.
I was looking for 4. I was like,
It's at the top.
yeah. As it stands, I'll probably have this beneath 3. Like, right.
So you two are basically in the
Well.
same spot.
Yeah.
He says S, and I'm like one spot above you.
Wait, hold on.
It averages about to where P3 is.
Yeah.
Bryce gave me his vote.
That is fair.
He doubled it, gave it to the next person, so I have 3 points.
Real as hell.
You would have
I'm
joined forces
surprised
to
you
fuck him
remember
over.
that.
Real as hell. Sure.
That happened 20 minutes
Alright,
ago.
so that's 2 votes for us, right?
Uh-huh.
The average for this then is we both put it down by dancing.
Hey, that's fucking cheating.
Yeah.
They're conspiring against me.
That'll even it out to top somewhere in mid-A.
It's like about there.
Mikai, are you gonna listen to anti-melanin?
That's crazy.
I can turn you white.
You're gonna be like that.
Please do it. Please.
Yes!
Right now you got to.
Makai just loses all of his dreads and just has long white hair, blonde hair.
It just
No, they just are falling out because he's white with dreads.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Fuck you. And
They
then you
fucking
double and bullshit.
unravel into
We've
like
evened it out to
white
be
hairs.
beneath 3 and above royal.
Alright, in all seriousness, it's like, it was there, like, to begin with, alright? Like, around here.
Bryce, you'd be surprised if
It's
they
somewhere around
remember.
there.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably better than P3, but I also don't know.
Ew, hate your
I-
powder.
Okay.
Are we moving the first 3 to. Yeah.
I would say because we can just then move.
Yeah.
We can move that.
We can, like, move the... Honestly.
No. We gotta keep the meme.
Okay, alright.
Put its own
there's
tier.
a better
Yeah,
better
make it
way
its
to
own-
do this.
So make a new tier. Ignore that, and then make another 2 beneath that, and that's cute. And
Name
that's
that
cute,
one
that's
the
strikers.
voice.
Got you. Hold up. Add row below.
That's E tier. Put Tactica in D tier,
Yeah.
and then Strikers in bad. Sorry, trash.
Alright, there we go.
The existence of the trash can implies that there is more trash. So it is in fact just trash tier.
Actually, it
Really?
doesn't. You can put one thing in a trash can.
That implies that there's like other things that have a use for it though.
I
This
mean,
is
yeah.
just pathetic.
We have P6.
Trash cans
No.
have use.
P6 could be ass.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so
If
depressed
P6
if that's
is ass, I'm...
No,
I'm
just
gonna
no,
be
the
so
intro
sad
for
if that's
P6.
It's
ass.
all gonna be doomsday.
Please.
The
I don't want
moment.
the intro.
Listen.
Please.
He said other things could have a use for it. Therefore, P6 potentially being trash means it could have a use for the trash can.
I'm
Meaning
believing.
it's justified.
I'm changing my logic then. A trash can has use. Do you think Tactica has any use?
Yes, that's why it's not in trash can.
Exactly. That's why it should be in trash. You're
What?
just arguing against your own points.
What do you mean? Strikers is going in trash.
What'd I say?
You said Tactica needs
My
to be in
bad.
trash.
I meant that.
That's why I was like, what do you mean I already against my point? You're the one that said Tactica needs
Bro,
to go in trash.
All of these went through the subconscious. I don't know what any of these are called.
Then stop arguing.
No.
Go back to Golden.
You see my personality. I am just competitive.
That's it. Kill yourself. Shoot
This
yourself in the
one
head.
was...
That's how you summon your persona in 6.
In 6, you gotta.
You have to hang yourself mid-fight. You gotta tie the noose.
My vote is on seppuku. for 6.
No,
The problem is you already have the
Seppuku.
katana.
Yeah, exactly.
My vote.
Just do this, and then it comes out the bag. It's summoned.
No, like, we already had the katana though. You.
No.
Yeah,
what
but
do-
he didn't stab himself with it.
You're right. He just gave himself paper cuts.
Persona
Yeah.
6 is gonna be a dancing game.
Hear me out. Dancing in the reloaded gun. It's a remake of P3 Dancing, but in Reloaded's art style.
Is that gas?
No, it's not.
Is that
The
gas?
answer to your question is no. I'm be honest with you, the answer is no.
Hear me out. In 6, you summon your persona by filing your taxes. Alright, because, hold on. 3, right? You shoot yourself in the fucking head. 4, card. 5, tear off your face.
So you have to file.
So
your
6, it's
taxes.
just gonna be boring.
Sign your name.
Yeah, 6, boring. 7, you fucking disembowel yourself.
I love that one
You do a
Persona meme.
lobotomy.
I love no reverse lobotomy. I love the one Persona meme that just like it's Makoto and Joker meet and Makoto just summons his persona and Joker just goes, "Ah, cool!" And Makoto goes, "Wait, no!" and just shoots himself in the head. And
My-
Makoto's just
My favorite meme is when fucking Joker and Makoto swap guns accidentally, and Makoto's just fucking dead on the ground, and Joker's like,
I like the meme in context, but I gotta be that guy in the sense of that doesn't make sense though. The only
Those
reason,
guns look so
because,
different.
well, no, it's because the logic would be if Makoto thought it was his C's gun, it would just work as the C's gun. Which, by this extension, is why I always love to tell people this tidbit. Kirby's the only character in Smash with a gun.
Yeah.
Because when he absorbs Joker, he gets his neutral, which is a gun. Which means Kirby thought that was a real gun. Which means his power is getting an actual gun.
yeah,
He ain't making you think it's a gun.
Yeah.
That's a full-on
Yeah,
Glock.
yeah.
yeah.
All the shadows think they're real. That's why.
Yeah,
they
that's why they
damage.
become real.
Also love that every shadow in those palaces knows exactly how many rounds are in every type of gun.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, that man fired 18 bullets. There's only 10.
Yeah. I do find that funny though if Kirby just has an actual gun because he believes Joker's gun is real.
Yeah, that's very funny. It's just like, oh
Kirby
yeah, that
doesn't
should
have
just
a
work.
gun, but he uses a gun when Captain Falcon literally has a gun on him.
Yeah.
All right.
He got that
Smashverse
thing on
takes
him.
place in the metaverse. I will not be answering more questions.
He got that thing on him.
Got the strap. Anyhow.
Well, according to Q, basically the metaverse just follows you around. It's just the subconscious.
Shut up.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
Bro has more knowledge.
As long as you can.
If you think you have a subconscious, therefore some form of the metaverse exists.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's just the P5 name for it, but it exists in general.
If you can think for yourself, you're not safe.
That's why the dog has its
Huh,
own.
I'm
shadow.
safe.
Yeah. Simply do not.
Doesn't it just mean he has like 9 metaverses because he's 9 eels?
9?
Only
Why
9?
the fuck did the number go down so much?
Only
I
9.
still have your livers from Sekiro.
We've been breeding.
I don't like that.
Say, what do you mean we?
I made of thousands of eels.
Those are some pretty small eels.
Correct.
Looking like some tiny ass danger.
We
eels.
live on a conceptual level as well as
Goodbye.
a physical one.
So this is the list.
Yes.
I like it.
Let's
Hear me out.
Put-
Scroll up
hear-
a little
hear
bit.
me
out,
Let's
hear me
scroll
out.
up a- There we go.
I was
Perfect.
to say, hear me out. Put this in the Discord and at Marv.
You want this on.
I can't wait for him to yell at us.
I'm not gonna lie, he'd probably
I'm gonna
agree
end-
with
I'm
most of
gonna-
this.
I'm gonna end the
So this
stream
guy-
first, though.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.